Good morning, everybody. It's Karma from Collective Alchemies, and Beth and I have had our heads together yet again talking about a candle spell. We've decided that since COVID is kind of keeping the classes at a little bit of a minimum, we decided that we would offer the classes to you by theme and be able to provide you the product, the herbs, the work that go into the herbs, and be able to give you a beautiful kit that you can use for your own spells at home at an affordable price with instruction included. Super excited to debut this, and I'm going to do a hands-on demonstration right here, right now. Hang tight. Okay, so we're ready to begin. Now, this is one of the finished products. This would be a self-love candle using a white natural beeswax, and I'm getting ready to show you how we can use color correspondences, herbs, and intent to alchemize your manifestation of self-love. Just so you know, you can get these completed candles at the storefront, but for just a couple of dollars more, we can send you the parts and pieces and you can do your own. So, what color do I use for love? Well, if I'm looking to ignite passion, I would choose red. Self-love, however, as a woman, I can choose pink. As a man, you can choose blue, or you can simply go with the white, as I've already done. Today, I'm going to choose pink. Now, pink is representative of gentle love, feminine love, love for myself. I'm a woman, that makes sense. And I think it's super important for you to recognize that this is beeswax. It's actually still in its honeycomb pattern, and beeswax helps. It's not just the medium of what is your candle. It literally is harnessing that busy, industrious energy of the bee. So anytime I'm trying to manifest something forward, I love to use beeswax because I'm working in tandem with the very animals that created the actual wax in the candle. Super exciting and super important, I think. It's also very soft and you can heat it with your hands very easily. So when it comes to rolling the herbs into your candle, you can do that without any added chemicals. Now, I've chosen cinquefoil and orris root because they are very powerful attractants when used together. I've also chosen rose. Rose is the highest vibration of any flower on the planet. We use it to transition from into this life with rose water, out of this life with death doulas and massage with rose oil. Rose oil and rose essence itself is the essence of love. I've chosen lavender for purification, for perfect love, right? Perfect love and perfect trust. And it also has that calming effect. Oh man, gotta love the smell of lavender. I've also chosen chamomile for its peace and calming because in self-love, a lot of times we struggle with it. We want to have that peace and calming into it. Again, orris root, cinquefoil powder, and I've also chosen rose quartz powder. Now, you can choose to press a rose quartz into your candle. That's okay too. But when it comes to these size, and we're dressing the candle anyway with the herbs, so I like to add the powdered mineral into it, and then I don't have to worry about, like losing my rock or cracking it if the flame gets too close to it. And so what I've done is I've put it all into this mortar and pestle. You can see it there. And I begin to crush the herbs. This is my handy dandy little Tree of Life mortar pestle. I like this one a lot. And as I crush the herbs, I set intent. Most of the time you'll hear me either singing, chanting, or actually reciting the spell into the herbs themselves, because as I'm crushing the herbs, as I am mixing and merging their energies all together with my intent, this is the very beginning of alchemy, you guys. This isn't just, oh, I'm smushing them up so that they fit on the candle better. This is literally the very beginning of mindfully combining and alchemizing all of these elements together. And for this spell, you'll get that in your kit too. I have written the following. Again, speaking it over the herbs. My path here of perfect love and perfect trust begins inside of me. So loving myself I must. My intuition is true and strong. My first take on others is rarely wrong. My own worth I see clearly, and I teach others by example how to treat me. Holding firm boundaries is my way. True to myself, I will stay. All I need lives within me. I am whole, worthy, and loved. So mote it be. Now with the herbs crushed, not super fine, you don't have to get them into powder. They're alchemized, we have spoken our intent over them. And now I place them on my little towel. My candle, I like to close my eyes, hold the candle in my hand. I'm warming the wax gently. I am speaking into this candle self-love, perfect love and perfect trust with myself. I'm setting my intent of self-love, self-worth. And now I roll the candle gently, pressing and rolling, pressing those herbs into the candle. Speaking aloud, love, self-love, worthiness. I like to hold my candle, warming it gently again. Setting my intent. I am whole, I am worthy, and I am loved. And if you'd like to continue to roll your herbs, you can continue to roll the candle, getting those herbs embedded into that beeswax. Don't be shy. You can rub it and roll it pretty hard without harming that candle. And when you feel that you have enough herb on the outside, you can gather up your herbs just that little bit more, and you can place them along the top. Be careful not to pack them in because the herbs are very flammable because they are dry. And here we have our self-love candle. Now, these candles are going to burn between 4 and 6 hours. If you'd like a longer spell with a little more oomph, we can add a 7-day candle for that instead. But this you would find as our 4-inch taper, or I'm sorry, pillar, 4-inch pillar. And these are going to burn between 4 and 6 hours, depending on your climate and where you're at. Not something you want to do right before bed, but you could do your spell in the morning. If we're trying to enhance self-love, we would want to maybe create this candle spell on the new moon in the morning. Set your intent, light your candle, maybe relax back with a bubble bath or some binaural beats, and meditate into how is it that you love others? What does it look like when you love someone? Will you give yourself that same love? Start setting affirmations. Start setting boundaries. And when your candle is burned, you can even take the wax that remains, place that into a spell jar. Spend some time with that throughout the month. So, welcome to the very first online spell class of Collective Alchemies. I want to say thank you for being here, and feel free to share the video with others if you think that they would get something out of it. These spell kits are available on our website at www.collectivealchemies.com. This would be your self-love spell. You can choose your candle color, and the spell comes with it in a written form. You have access to videos. Not every video is going to be online. This was just like the launching point in the demonstration. But we're offering self-love spells. We have attract true love spells. That would definitely not be a blue candle. You'd want to use a pink candle for that one. How about fire up some spice in the bedroom? That's going to be a candle spell that you can find online, as well as attract money, justice, clear communication. So these spells are going to be rolling out. You can do them at home with the video. You can do them at home with just the written instruction. And if you have any questions, absolutely don't hesitate to call. Thanks for joining today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your beautiful Sunday.